Hello guys, welcome to third year Kai. This is the third video of our Neetcode 150 challenge. Today's problem is to sum. As you can see, I have already solved it as I was working through it. So in this question, we have given an array like this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have also provided with a target. Now we need to return the two indices I and j such that index value, like we need to return I and j such that I plus j nums of I plus nums of j is equal to target value, which is 7 in this time. So we will return 3 and 4. So we will return 0 and 1 because 3 is on 0th index and 1 is on 4th index. So how can we solve this problem? Let's also check the recommended time and space complexity. They have given big O of n time and big O of n space. But what is the first thing that comes to our mind when we see this problem? It will be a brute force approach. So let's say we have this 3, 4, 5, 6. This is similar to our previous exam, previous question. So we will go to 3. Then we will check every scenario. Like we will fix I to our 3 value. Like if I is at 3, then our j will move around. It will check if 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Like our target is 7 in this scenario. Target is equal to 7. We will check if 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So we will return I and j. But let's say it was 5 and it was 6 and this was 4, or this is 3, 4 and this is 6. Let's say this is the scenario now. We will first go to first fix our I variable. Okay, now it is fixed at 6. Then we'll move our j. J is at 5. 6 plus 5, 11. So we'll move our j. It is not equal to 7. 6 plus 3, 9. It is still not equal to 7. So we will move our j. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. We will move our j. So when j will move outside of the scope, we will increment our I. Now I is fixed at 5 and j will be fixed at I plus 1. So this will result in 8, which is not equal to 7. So we'll move our j. It will be 9. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, which is not equal to 7. So we will move our j out of the scope. Now increment I again. Now this is the case where we are matching 3, 4. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So we will return this index 0, 0 1, 2, comma 3. That's how we will solve this problem. So let's quickly write its code. Int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus, where n is the length of the nums array. Okay, now we also need a second loop which will run from I plus 1 till n and j plus plus. Now if nums of I plus nums of j is equal to target, if this is the case, then we have found our solution. We will return int and we will return I, comma j. If that is not the case, we will just return new int 0. Let's try to run it, check if it is running or not. Okay, so here we are, I think, getting error. Try running. Let's try to run it again. I think this is not the problem, but this is our problem. We will say I, comma j. Okay, so it is running. The problem was in this. Let's try to submit it. This is running fine. Okay, for big of n square. But let's say if we want to reduce the time complexity and uh, use just a little space like big of n, then how will we do it? Let's for that we have to store some information so as to get the correct I and j position for the target sum. Let's take a dictionary of int and int. We'll call it map and new dictionary of int comma int. And now as we go, if let's say we want to solve this in big of n time complexity, then we will run a one for loop, right? For I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Now in the map, I will check if map dot contains key, let's say int j is equal to nums of I minus target minus nums of I, because target will always be greater than nums of I. So if we do 7 minus 3, we will check if there is a 4 in the map. Okay, so we will not call it target but required second. Let's say we call it required second, as it will be our second required sum value. If this exists, then we will just return what will we return? We will return new int 2 and we will say map of this required sum, required second. What is happening? Required second comma I. Okay, as we will store ith position like the index position with this map. I will explain you a little. Let's first write the code. Then we will say map of current element, which will be nums of I, map of nums of I is equal to I. We will set for like if we are here, then we'll set map of 3 is equal to 0 because this is the 0th index. Then we will go here and check if 7 minus 4, it means 3. Does map contains a 3? We will say yes, it contains a 3, which is a key. Okay, so we will say return that index. So we will say map of 3, which will return 0, and it will return 1 because 4 will be at the first position. So that's how we will solve this. And at the end, we will return new int 0. It should work, I think. We are doing everything. If map dot contains key, then we will return it. Let's try to run it. Dictionary could not be found. Are you using the dictionary? Okay, here. Dictionary. Yeah, now it should work fine. Yes, it is running. I'll try to explain you again how it is working. Let's try to submit it. So it is also runtime is 100% and it is waiting 100%. Okay, so how are we doing this? Let's say opening excluder hook. So let's say we had this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and target is 7. So we have a dictionary which is storing so if we are on this position, what we will say, we will try to check if our map contains 7 minus 3, which will be 4. So at first our dictionary will be empty, so there is nothing in our dictionary, so we will say no, it does not exist. So what we will do, we will say map of nums of I, which will be map of nums of I is equal to I. We will say map of nums of I is equal to I. So we will say 3, 0. We will store here like in map because this 4 does not exist yet, so we will move ahead. Okay, we will say 7 minus 4, does 3 exist? We say yes, 3 does exist, so we will say return 0, this value map of 3 comma the current index, so which is 1. Okay, so by this we know that 3 is existing, and by doing 7 minus 4, we say 7 minus 4, this is our current index, 4 is at our current index, so we say 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So that's how we solve this problem. Let's take another example. Let's take this example, 4, 5, 6. Let's take 4 by 6. Let's say our first uh, we are at 4. Okay, we will check 10 minus 4, does 6 exist in the dictionary? Our dictionary is empty. Does 6 exist in the dictionary? We say no. So what we do, we say 4, we store in the map 4 comma 0. Okay, then we'll go to 5. We say 10 minus 5, does 5 exist in our dictionary? We say no, 5 does not exist in the dictionary, so add it also with its correct index position, so 5 comma 1. So these two are the current this is our dictionary, so we are having 2 elements in it right now. Okay, then we go to 6. We will say 10 minus 6, does 4 exist in our dictionary? We say yes, and what is the position? It's at 0th index, so we'll say return 0 comma what is the position of 4th, like what is the current position, I mean position of 6, not 4. It is at 2nd index, so we say return 0 comma 2, because 6 and 4 makes 10, so that's how we return 2 sum. I hope you understand it, and that's how we write the code for it. If map dot contains the required second, it means the value of second sum that we need to make a total target. If we found it, then we return it. Otherwise, we will just keep adding to our map. If this does not happen, if there is no value inside our array that creates a total target value, then we will return an empty array. Okay, thank you. Bye.